First time I ever saw you, I fell in love when you entered the room. And when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you until I stop breathing. I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating. Oh, hold me close, promise you won't let go. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. You are the one I choose, I wanna grow old with you. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Chelle's Glam Home. Well, today I'm excited to share another episode from my Fall in Love with Fall series. And this time, guys, I'm doing a beautiful blush pink floral pumpkin garland. I hope you enjoy. So you know that I have the books London in Bloom and Paris in Bloom, and I was recently on Pinterest, guys, and came across this gorgeous photo, and I knew in my heart of hearts that I could DIY this in my own little unique way. Now, I couldn't sleep for this one, guys. I just couldn't wait to get started, and I'm going to show you how inexpensive this is to make. Now, I shopped my own home for some pumpkins. These ones are from Amazon, guys, and I wanted to go for some really lightweight ones so they'd stay up on the cardboard. Now, you're then going to take some spray paint in your favourite colours, and I took them outside and gave them 2 coats. Now you want to take off the stems if you can. These ones were super easy, so it made painting so much easier. Now I chose to paint all the stems a beautiful gloss gold. So while they were drying, I'm going to get started on the base of the garland. Now, I picked up 2 pieces of craft cardboard at my local dollar store. Now, using this cardboard, guys, will all depend on the weight of your pumpkins and your flowers. So this definitely worked for me, but if you're going for a more heavy pumpkin, it might not stay up on the wall. So I might upgrade then to a craft foam, for example. But I'm just showing you here the same method I used with cardboard. So taking my measuring tape, I am now at my mantle and I'm just measuring to make sure that I have enough cardboard for the garland. So I'm just writing down my measurements here, and what I found, guys, I actually was able to use just 1 sheet of this cardboard for the whole garland. So what I did here is I divided the cardboard by 4. Now what you'll see is I take 2 of those pieces and I cut them shorter because I didn't want them to hang too long on either side of my mantle.
A favorite song is on repeat. Drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm You're always here, you always here. Time to laugh and time to heal.
So once I had cut everything up, I placed it all on the floor to get a vision of what it's going to look like. I then shopped my own home, guys. I found every possible dollar store, Kmart, you name it, flower that I had. And I bought them all together, ready to start placing them onto the cardboard. Now this is the exciting part of doing DIYs like this. I love bringing to you that these can be made really inexpensively. I've used the most simple solutions when it comes to the budget here, guys. Everything is either dollar store, Kmart Australia, anything that I have some thrifted flowers. I also take flowers if I'm not happy with the colour. I take them outside and I spray paint them. There is always an alternative to refresh the existing flowers that you already have. So what you're going to do here, guys, is when you take the flowers off their stems, there's going to be some leaves. Now normally I don't use the leaves, but I wanted this to look like it was actually growing over my mantle. So I'm going to start first of all placing a leaf with some hot glue. Now my colour scheme here is definitely blush pink and creams, so I tried to mix them all together using different flowers in different shades. The theme that I'm going for here is obviously pumpkins with a twist, so non-traditional, very, very glam and very, very pink and girly. Now I also added in some white, and what you want to do, guys, is get a complete fullness in this. You want to bunch together as many beautiful flowers as you can.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better if I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter?
Now as you come down the cardboard, I'm going to add one of those painted pumpkins to the middle. So taking the leaves once again, I'm going to scatter them down the cardboard to the left and right hand side.
Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. If I told you that I don't know where I'm going.
Now guys, I had these glitter pumpkins that I picked up from Target last year, and they were perfect, guys. The weight of these was so lightweight, and I knew I had to add them into the garland.
Don't know how to pray, but I pray anyway. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it too. That you're the only one for me, and I'm the only one for you.
Guys, I was so excited when I seen this first one come together. My vision was definitely coming to life. Now, I will say this is a little time consuming. This took me most of my day. It was a rainy day when I was doing this, and I started at about 11 a.m. and I finished at about 4. So it did take me a while, but oh my goodness guys, I was so excited. So after I started on the first one, it really inspired me to keep going on the second one, guys. Now, you really just want to keep adding as many flowers as you can to get that beautiful fullness.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper. I feel like I've been here before.
So I finished those 2 and then I had a little lunch break and I started on the 2 side pieces.
Time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm gone.
So you can see here that I've added another pumpkin, but I've also added some extra greenery, guys. I just took some stems of dollar store greenery, and because these pieces are going on either side of the mantle, I want it to look like it's growing out. So it's almost like it's cascading down. So I've just took longer pieces of the greenery and glued it in place. So guys, I decided to use these glitter pumpkins that were a DIY from a few years ago. Now they're not perfect, but I thought they'd just blend in perfectly with the flowers. All they are spray painted silver with some Mod Podge and some glitter placed on the top, and I just think they are so sparkly and glam. Now here I've started on the last piece of cardboard and I used the exact same pumpkins here. Now once I was finished, oh my goodness guys, I was so happy. I placed everything on the floor just to get a feel for it before I'm going to put it on the mantle. So I also had these pink leaves, guys, and I decided to actually place these at the bottom so it looked like that they were also growing down and cascading, and I ended up deciding to use these. So guys, I bet you're wondering how I'm going to get this on my mantle. So I chose to use a double-sided tape here, guys. This actually held up really well, but I will suggest that if your project's a lot heavier than mine was, I definitely recommend something stronger. But the double-sided tape definitely worked. So now we are back at the mantle, and oh my goodness guys, I was so excited. I really was like a kid in a candy store when I seen this come together. I love my thrifted blush pink mantle, and this was just the icing on the cake in my opinion. I just loved it so much.
But now
So once the garland was all in place, it was now time to take everything off the top, give the mantle a good clean down and start decorating with pumpkins. So after I cleaned my mirror off camera, I placed it back on the mantle. I also added this gorgeous pumpkin sign. I ordered this last year, guys, and I absolutely love how it has the blush pink pumpkins. I'm then going to add this gorgeous lace pumpkin. Now guys, this is one of my favourite pumpkins of all. I got this about 3 years ago at TK Maxx, but I have seen them bring it back every Halloween. Now to create some visual height, I'm taking a little book and this blush pink pumpkin in front of the lace pumpkin. Now to the left hand side, I'm going to take these stunning glitter candle holders. I am in love with these, guys, also from TK Maxx. I just think they are so stunning on this mantle. Now to give some elevation, I added a little book to the smaller of the candle holders. Now adding my pop of glam, I'm going to take 2 of these coffee table books and stand them upright. I'm then going to add this little vintage bust to the left hand side. Also to the left hand side, I'm going to add this chunky knit pumpkin, which is from Amazon, as well as this glitter pumpkin, which is from Target last year. Now, pumpkin season would definitely not be as cozy without some fairy lights. These are from Amazon, guys, and I love them so much. They have all different settings, and I'm just going to cascade them around the top of the mantle. Remember in my last video I shared with you these beautiful bows. They're such beautiful glam bows that I recently picked up from Amazon, and I've decided to add them across the top of the pumpkin sign. Now I placed 3 across the top, and all I did, guys, was place some of that double-sided tape on the back. So at the bottom of my mantle, I'm going to place this gorgeous glitter pumpkin. It has my initial on it, and I got it from TK Maxx a few years ago, and I'm going to place that on the right hand side. Now here I was playing around with a few ideas. I actually added a basket here first, guys, and this beautiful Pottery Barn pumpkin, but I actually changed my mind and started all over again. pumpkin over to the left, as well as bringing in this gorgeous tufted blush pink ottoman, which is from Early Settler. I added the Pottery Barn pumpkin leaning against the ottoman, and then added this gorgeous marble pumpkin, which is also from TK Maxx.
It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got drunk and smoked your dad's cigarettes. Dreamt of a life in a big town, skyscrapers and neon lights. Ooh, I still think of you.
Guys, this would have to be one of my favorite DIYs I've done so far. Honestly guys, I can just imagine this in a London cafe. I just love how easy this was, how inexpensive this was, and how much it makes an impact on my pink mantle. And I know my glam lovers out there will absolutely love the blush pink idea of decorating your mantle in the beautiful pastel colours for fall this year. I know my overseas friends are decorating and preparing for fall as it approaches. Now it is winter time here in Australia, and every year I play along with the rest of the world, decorating and showing you how I decorate for our fall right through to Halloween. And honestly guys, this would be one of my favourite projects to date. So thank you so much for watching guys. I truly hope you've enjoyed the video. Now don't forget guys, I'll be back again on Wednesday. I'm uploading twice a week in pumpkin season, and I have another wonderful DIY project coming your way on Wednesday. So at 8:30 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to tap your notification bells and subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate it. So until next time my friends, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all then. Bye guys.
Years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life.